I'm really hoping this works this time. Sorry, people. Let's see here.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Everything was in slow motion. I hope everybody sees this and comes over. So I just made a new one.
Let's see. Can y'all hear us and see us okay?
Okay. I feel really bad.
It's not for lack of trying. We tested it all earlier. It was working just fine.
I think it was my earbuds. Or when I don't know. That's my guess. My guess is that it was my earbuds and I'm putting those away. So
I don't know.
I can hear you fine. So we apparently don't need to do it. And once again, sorry to everybody. I know there was like 100-something people in there. So I hope everybody realizes, oh, there's Gray Mountain Farm.
Yay. Hey, Danny. Hey, Austin. And Gray, if she's watching too. Yeah. So
yeah, I hope everybody sees though that we
it looks like
we had a little oopsie there.
It looks like people are coming back. I also did change to my phone's hotspot versus my internet because it seemed to be kind of iffy. So I don't know if that helped, but at least it's working now.
You sounded like a demon on my end.
Well, not a demon.
I was like, what is happening? But
I could hear you fine.
I am really sorry, everybody.
I promise. We did test it, guys. We did test it.
Yeah, a bunch of times. We tested it last night and today.
Yeah, and we tested it for like 15, 20 minutes today, and it was working fine. So.
And I was using my earbuds too, so I don't know what happened there, but I guess it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, as long as it works eventually.
Thanks for everybody. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming back over to this one. I'm sorry that happened. Hopefully they were subscribed and no.
Oh my gosh, Jared's always causing problems. He's causing problems in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. It looks like people are popping back in. Awesome. Hey, the Sanfords are in here. Awesome. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's gaining good.
There we go. Yeah, so I just feel horrible because they sent everybody over here.
They'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. But, well, you know how it is.
Yeah. You can't win for losing.
Backlash. How are you doing? Oh, hi, Lila Newton. Thanks for stopping in.
I'm looking at comments on my phone. So, let's see. I can't read it on the screen.
I know. It's rough. That's what I'm not even going to try to move this one around. I don't know what I did there, but I lost the whole stream too. So it is what it is.
It's all good. It is all good. Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited.
No, I appreciate you being here. I've been really excited. What did I ask you a couple weeks ago? And I'm just really excited that you're on here. We've become good friends.
Yeah, we have. I think it was when you first decided to do it. So like a month and a half ago, when you first were going to interview people, and I was so busy, I was like, ooh, maybe in the new year, but we got it worked out. So.
Yeah, no, it's this is going to be fun. So why don't you, a lot of people end here because, of course, the Crockers are always talking about you and your soap. So I'm sure a lot of people in here already know, a little bit about Rachel, but why don't you start off just a little background about you?
So
what do you like? Why don't we start off with things that people don't know about Rachel?
Don't know about me.
Like, what do you like to do in your free time? We know that you're a soaper.
Yeah,
you know that.
Everyone thinks I just make soap all the time, but really I like to craft anything. So the only thing I can't do is crochet. I tried to learn how to crochet. I can't crochet. It's just, I can't do it. But I like to knit, sew. I love to bake, which is why I was so excited about Darcy sending me that recipe because I love to cook. I don't have a lot of time to cook right now especially this time of year with soap being so crazy. I haven't had time. Really, I'm trying to think what else. I haven't really had any hobbies in the last couple months because we've been so busy with everything. So I've kind of forgotten what my hobbies are at this point.
People are saying that I sound staticky now. Of course.
You sound a little staticky on my end, but it's not too bad. Hey, Jared.
Is this any better?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay.
Yes, I do bath bombs too. I need to restock more. I haven't had time. And the humidity is really bad here, so bath bombs are really hard because they have to dry, and if the humidity's bad, they actually will fizz instead of dry, and so then you'll ruin a whole batch. So yes, I do have them, just not right now.
Yeah, that's what I was still laughing after I got home last night after we were testing it out. And I thought you were cooking food and you were actually making soap on the stove.
Yep. Yep, that's pretty common. And after this, I'll be making more soap because I have orders to get out. So usually this time of year, I'm working until probably 10, 11 o'clock at night most days, which is, I mean, it's a good problem to have, but it is really tiring.
Yeah. So, so what else? What do you like to do for fun?
I love to go camping, although by the end of this house build, I don't know if I'll enjoy camping as much for a while. Because while we're building our house, we're camping off grid, a lot like Jason. And most of the time, we're out for like a week at a time. And it's 2 hours from where we currently live. So we pack up, move 2 hours, camp for anywhere from 3 days to a week, and build at the same time. And then we come back, get home, I get orders out. So I do love to camp though, but right now I'm a little camped out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then my husband is actually really good with moths and butterflies. And so we actually met working for the entomology department of Texas A&M University. And so we like going out and catching butterflies and moths, and he studies them. I just like to catch them because they're cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I always get worried about like handling them.
Yeah.
Moths and butter, like,
You can get like they seem really fragile, but they're actually a lot stronger than you think they are. So once you handle them a little bit, it's not as scary. But you can grab their bodies instead of their wings, so you don't fingerprint their wings. But we used to do that a lot. We just haven't had much time to do anything. I'm pretty much, especially in the fall, I'm doing anywhere from 1 to 2 markets a week, sometimes 2 in a weekend, so back-to-back markets. And then when we're not doing markets, we're out on our land. So really, I don't know what free time is anymore.
yeah, I don't know. I usually I let them land on me. They kind of freak me out a little bit too, but
They tickle when they land on you too. It looks
so
like,
and then
sorry,
what's
the comments are going so fast. I can't even read them and talk at the same time, but it looks like there's a lot of people comment. Okay, so my website is brazosvalleysoaps.com. I can will somebody one of the mods drop that in for me, please, because I am not can't even talk. I'm not even gonna try to say that. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just brazosvalleysoaps.com, my username.com, and that's how you find it. Sorry, Maddie, I'm trying to keep up with comments too.
No, it's okay. That's what I'm trying to read them too. So yeah, that's what I'm really glad everybody came in here, and I'm sorry. I'll explain real quick. I don't know what was happening, but when Rachel was speaking, she sounded like a demon. So I don't know what was happening, but it was bad. It was real bad. Everything looked slow motion. It might have been my internet. I don't know. So Lila Newton says started to sound like a demon. So,
yeah, she said JK, Rachel makes the best soap ever, but I missed the comment before her. I don't know what she was saying. Jared, there's a running joke that my soap melted his leg off. It's not actually true. Just a disclaimer for that one. It's not actually true, but he likes to joke that. And so at the YouTube meetup in May in Oklahoma, he did a live, and I don't like being on camera. I don't like being filmed. And so it was intimidating because there were cameras everywhere. And he comes up and he's live and he's like, "Hey, soap lady." And so before he could say anything, I was like, "Yeah, I'm the one that melted Jared's leg off with my soap." And he was like, I had to give him a hard time because he's always giving me a hard time.
There you go. And I did see somebody had a good question here. Alex said, "Can we learn about soaps?" So,
Yeah.
what can you tell people? Like, I mean, just kind of a general like how you like maybe like a start to finish process. Like, kind of don't do it too long, but kind of do like a shorter version of what you do.
Yeah, so basically, there's a couple ways that you could make soap, and that's the ingredients, what kind of oils or fat that you're going to use. I use plant oils, but basically, you take sodium hydroxide, which is lye, and you mix it with water, distilled water, and that creates a solution, and it gets super hot. And then you take that and you mix it with either plant oils or animal fats, depending on your recipe. And there's a chemical change where the structure of the oil reacts with that lye and it turns it into soap. So it's really cool because it's a chemical process and it gets pretty hot if you're not careful with it. You can actually get it too hot and it'll like volcano out of the molds. I've had that happen. It's very messy. So it's just a chemical reaction. So there's no detergents or anything harsh in the soap at all. It's just literally oil that has been turned into soap through that reaction. So one of the really great things about handmade soap is that there's no detergents. A lot of store-bought soap, they use detergents or surfactants to get that lather. And so it's really drying. It strips the natural oils off your skin. Versus since this soap and other handmade soaps are just made from oils themselves, they're really, really gentle in general.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Now, what made you like, one day did you just wake up and you're like, I'm going to make some soap on my stove today?
So this is actually a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to make it short. So I guess it was 5.5 years ago. My husband and I were dating at the time, and we were both in college. And I had a bit like a business when I was like 12, 13, making Christmas cards and just greeting cards in general and scrapbooking. And so I needed something that would help pay for college, but also be kind of stress relieving. And I told him at the time, I was like, I want to start my own business again. Like I want to have a real one, not just kind of a hobby thing. And he goes, you should look into making soap. I'm like, first of all, how do you know what soap making is? And like, you're crazy. I can't make soap. I don't know anything about it. And someone that he knew from church growing up had made soap. And so he'd seen it and knew about it. So I started researching it, and I actually bought a kit. You can buy, like, it's essentially a starter kit, comes with all the ingredients, and it tells you how to do it. I said, well, okay, I'll try it. It sounds fun. It's crafty. And so I bought the starter kit and I mixed it together and I poured it, and I was like, I'm addicted. I don't know why. It's a lot like cooking, like baking. It's very precise. It's colorful. It's just really fun. And it goes from liquid to a solid, and then it's just really fascinating. So it's like, I'm addicted. I want to do this full time. So then I think I thought it over really well for I think about 2 weeks. And I said, if I'm going to do this, I've got to really sit down and do this. I'm not going to do it halfway. And so just thinking about it, it's like, okay, I'm going to go all in. And so I went all in. I worked for the university at the time. So pretty much all of my paychecks from the university were going into my business. But I mean, it grew pretty fast. It's hard when you're starting a small business because you don't make a lot and you don't pay yourself if you want it to grow. So my focus was growing it really, really big, really fast. And that because I was working for the university, I was able to do that because I had another source of income. So that was really helpful. But yeah, I just got addicted. It's like, let me show you. Let me see if I have it here. So this one, it's wrapped, so you might not be able to see it very well, but it's a bunch of different colors.
Oh,
and it goes all the way through the bar. So this one I think has 7 different colors in it. So you're just pouring all different colors. So it's just really stress relieving. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like it gets to the thickness of about pudding as you're pouring it. So it's kind of like making Jello or pudding in a sense as far as texture goes.
That's awesome. Now, I mean, there's obviously a lot of science into it, I would guess.
Yes.
Now, like, I know you said you got a kit, but like when you were like, huh, I want to do this scent, how do you like, I mean, and I don't know, that's why I'm asking, but like, do you buy scents to use, or
Yes.
is it something that you have to make?
No, I mean, you could distill your own essential oils if you wanted to, and I've looked into doing that a little bit, but I think for 15 milliliters of rose essential oil, which is a little tiny bottle, I think it takes like 20,000 pounds of rose petals. It takes a lot to make very little.
Okay.
And per batch of soap, which is 13 bars, I use an ounce of essential oil. So I use not a lot, but over the grand scheme of how much soap I make, I go through a lot. So there's no way I could do that. So I buy mine. You can also get fragrance oils. So some of my soaps have essential oils and some have fragrance oils. And then typically when you buy from a supplier, they tell you a usage rate. Okay, you can't go above whatever percentage that you're going to use in the soap because it has to be skin safe, because you don't want to hurt anybody. If you do it wrong, you can cause problems. So they give you some guidelines, and then there's calculators that will say, okay, you use this much oil and this much lye. And the way that you do it is you have a little bit extra oil in the bars. That way all of the lye gets neutralized, so you're not going to have any issues with that. And then the extra oils also provide some moisture to your skin too.
That's awesome. And I see there was a comment here. I'm trying to get these when I get them, people. I'm really sorry. This is more than I've ever had, and like 4 times more than I've ever had in my chat before. So I want to thank Rachel again, and Jared and Jason and Danielle for talking about this before. But she said, can you use the tea tree soap like a body wash or for shampoo?
I don't personally do it on my hair because I have really, really long hair. Some people do. I have really oily hair, and so I haven't found it works for me, but I will if in a pinch, if I don't, like I'm traveling and I forgot to bring shampoo. You can. I mean, I think Jason and Jared use the body wash for their hair. It's just kind of a personal preference what you like your hair to feel like. I actually had some specific shampoo bars that I used to make, and I need to make more. I just haven't had time. But yeah, you can use it on your face, your body. Some people wash with just the straight bar on their face and their body. Some people like a washcloth or a loofah. It's just kind of personal preference, but they're safe to use anywhere, but they will burn if you get in your eyes. I don't know why some people think if you get soap in your eyes, it won't hurt. It will hurt. So don't get it in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that, and I don't have real long hair, but it's getting longer. It's there. But I'm one of those that I like using the bars in my hair. I always have. I don't know why.
I feel like that's a guy thing too. I don't, maybe I'm wrong. If I offend anybody in the comments, I'm sorry, but I feel like using a bar in your hair is also more of a guy thing. At least that's been my experience.
You could do a poll and see if there's guys that's what they like to do, and you could make a soap specifically for that.
That's a good idea. So I saw Karen commented, and she said that she soaps too, which is awesome. Soap making is really fun. Even if you just do it as a hobby, it's really fun. And she said you have to get the temps precise. You do. You have to be careful. But I tend to soap super hot. I usually soap around 140 degrees, which is a lot hotter than most people do. But because of that, my soaps it's called gel, and basically they get super hot and it makes the colors pop and make them really vibrant. So I like my colors to pop. So I soap super hot. And then I don't know if it's Carmel or Carmel. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. You asked if I was making hot or cold process. I do cold process soap. I've done some hot process, more like rebatch soaps, but for the most part, I just do cold process. I like it. It's easy. I can get really cool swirls. I have some friends that make beautiful hot process soaps, but I can't get mine to look very good.
Yeah. So I saw a comment in there that somebody was saying, how long does it take to do a batch of soaps?
So it kind of depends. Something like, let me show you. These are actually the giveaway soaps. So something like this, I don't know if you can see very well, but I pour this white layer first, and it has to sit for, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes, just so it's firm enough that when I pour the next layer, it doesn't bust through. You want that clean line. So something like this takes a lot longer because you have to switch colors. You pour down the side of the mold, and this is a tiger swirl. And so it takes a lot longer depending on how many colors you're using and what kind of swirl you're doing. I typically use designs that don't take a long time. So in general, I think it takes me, you have to mix the lye and it sits and it has to cool down for a little while. And I just let mine cool to room temperature. Some people put it in ice to cool it down faster. I just have other things to do, so I just let it do its thing. But that usually takes 15, 20 minutes, but you don't have to be there for that. You just let it cool. And then I master batch my oils, which basically means your recipe's already there and all you do is remelt it down and measure out how much you need versus, okay, you need a teaspoon of this, a tablespoon of that sort of thing. That way I'm not having to open a bunch of jars and stuff as I go. And so I'd say probably to make like a general soap, 15 minutes maybe. And then they sit in the mold for a day. My recipe, you can unmold really fast. And then I will cut them a day or two later after I unmold them. And then they have to sit for, I usually let mine cure for about 5 weeks on average. For most bars, some take 6 months to cure, so that's a long time. You put those on a top shelf and you try to forget about them because otherwise you're just like, when is this going to be done?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to pull up because I was trying to get ready. Now, what you want to show and kind of talk about the soaps that you are going to be giving away?
Sure. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on comments too. It's on my phone, so I can't read both at the same time.
No, if there's something that you want to answer to, because I'm missing some of them too, because I'm over here trying to do like 3 things at once. But
no, you're totally fine.
If you see one that you'd like to, I know somebody asked about stores. If you're in any stores.
So I'm in a store in North Texas. I'm from North Texas, like the Red River area. And so I have a couple stores that I'm in up there in Denison, Texas. I was in one here in Bryan, Texas, and they closed down. It was like an antique shop, but I have a couple of boutiques that I'm working with. So if you own a boutique and you want to work together, let me know. But mostly right now, it's just my online stuff. And then I will go do farmers markets and, Christmas markets and things like that. So I feel like I'm going to butcher this, but I don't know if it's Hygge Homestead. Lye can be scary because it can... Hygge. Okay. Hygge. All right. Perfect. I'm too Southern. I can't pronounce this stuff.
It's okay.
So lye it's scary because it can burn you, but honestly, I've spilt lye water on me before. I've had lye flakes fall on my feet or my arms, and what you do is you just drop everything and you go rinse off really fast. I haven't had any burns. I mean, I've spilled batter on my hands and stuff, and it will burn, and I have pretty sensitive skin, but as long as you flush it off really good, it's not too bad. I wear a particulate mask, that way you're not breathing in the fumes. And then if you do decide to make sure that you're adding the water. It's like making sweet tea. You want to add the sugar into the tea. You have to add the solid into the liquid. Otherwise, if you do it the other way, it can explode. So watch out for that.
I never thought about exploding soap before.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Like I wear splash-proof goggles. I usually don't wear my contacts when I'm making soap because, fumes of different things can actually make your contacts stick to your eye. So I'm very careful. I'm very particular, but I took a lot of chemistry courses in college. And so I'm pretty comfortable with that sort of thing, but it's still scary. If I don't feel tip-top shape, I won't make soap because it's not worth it. I can hurt myself. If I don't make soap right, it can hurt other people. So you just got to be really conscious of what you're doing for sure. Sorry, I was trying to make sure. Okay, so Debbie, I've been making soap for over 5.5 years. I've started July 7th of 2016, so it's been a while. And yes, John, I have seen Fight Club. I had someone that told me I had to watch it since I made soap. So yes, I have seen it. But everyone's so sweet. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm missing comments, but let me talk about the giveaway really quick. So we were working on something for y'all, and we were trying to figure out what to do. So I figured a couple different soaps would be a good idea. And of course, we have to do a camo one because it's a Backwoods.
That's how we do it.
Yep, you have to. I almost wore my camo shooting shirt from the meetup, and it was in my suitcase from camping, and I was like, man, I forgot to wash it. So I love camo.
Why? You don't have to wash them. You would have been the only one that would have known that it wasn't washed. Right?
It was all wrinkled, though. It was really wrinkled because I'd stuffed it in a duffel bag, like the dirty clothes bag, and I hadn't washed it. So anyway, but there's camo. It smells just like a pine forest, I promise. And let's see. I have spearmint and eucalyptus. This one's one of my best sellers. It's just fresh and clean. So I tried to pick soaps that whoever won, it would at least like one of them. Awake it's very fruity. It smells like Brazos candy to me. Do you know that candy, what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's the candy that you chew and then it turns into gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, the camo one's fun. I have to remake the camo. I'm almost out, but that one is my favorite to make. I love camo. I'm a big tomboy. I grew up between two brothers, so I love camo. And then the last one is vanilla. Having trouble with my light here. Vanilla coffee. And this one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got coffee grounds in it, so it's really scrubby.
Oh, that's cool.
It smells like a coffee shop. And don't eat it because you're going to want to, but you can't eat it.
I've said that a million times. Every time I see a soap that you're making, I want to eat it.
There's a sugar scrub that I make, and it's the vanilla coffee sugar scrub, and you whip it. So you're using like a mixer like you would to bake cakes and stuff with.
Yeah.
And I have to tell myself every time, this is not food. This is not food, because it smells like a dessert. And I'm like, I need this.
Oh, I bet. And I just wanted to say something too. I saw a comment over here to the side. It was Mike's Fishing Home, who's become a good friend of mine lately. I've been watching all of his lives, and he's a nice guy. He said, Brazos, I've been hooked up for a while from another place. That I think that he found your channel. He's been subscribed
thanks.
to you. He says, but I love and enjoy seeing you and one of my favorite guys' channel.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited to be on here. This is a lot of fun. I was pretty nervous when we got started.
Yeah, I'm always nervous. I just hide it but I bury it deep down inside. Just kind of roll with it most of the time.
I saw Danielle. I think she was in here. I don't know if she's still in here. She said that she loved the scrub. The scrub is my favorite, and it's the best thing ever to shave your legs with. Because it exfoliates and it lathers too. So it's like a shaving cream. Of course, you don't need it because you just have a long beard, but James really likes the coffee one to scrub down after he's been working out outside too.
I mean, I still have a forehead.
You can scrub your forehead.
That's what I do. I wash my forehead.
Hey, whatever works. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I mean, you gotta stay clean when you can.
Yeah, I mean,
So what we're gonna do? You wanna do the giveaway now? I see we have 90 in here, and this is the most that we've had since we came back on this one.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm up for whatever you want to do.
We didn't talk about how we're going to do it. So we're going to do 4 different people. Is that how you want to do it?
I'm good with that. I don't, whatever you want to do. Whatever's fine.
Okay, so let's do that then. So when you're in the chat now, you're going to want to go into the chat and type in Brazos. So do capital BRAZOS. You'll type that in, and then it will collect them over here, and then I'll process it, and we'll give it a minute or two, and that will be for the first drawing.
All right, which one should we do first? Vanilla coffee, awake, spearmint and eucalyptus, or camo?
Let's do.
Should we start with camo?
Let's do spearmint and eucalyptus first. Let's do that one.
Perfect. All right, so it's for this one. So go get your comments in. They're all coming in. Awesome. No wake. Sorry, Possum Run. Maddie vetoed you on that one.
Let's see. I didn't even see what was said.
Oh, they voted for awake.
Oh, for awake. Well, you know, I was surprised. I thought you would have done a Crocker soap.
I'm out of them, actually. I need to make more.
You're out of Crocker soap. Crocker soap sold out. That's awesome.
Yeah, I need to make more.
How many bars of soap have you sold this year?
I don't know. I know within the last 6 months, I think I've made about 2,000 bars. At the start of the year, I started keeping track with how many batches I made. And I think come April, I'd already lost count. So I could figure it out, but it's been several thousand for sure.
Wow.
That's awesome. It's been a great year. Yeah, I've been very blessed. And then all my YouTuber friends have really helped me out, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you for that, by the way.
And she made cold beer soap.
I did. And I have one. It's like I can't reach it from right here, but I do have some because I had extra ones. So yeah, I don't know if John is selling his or giving them away. I'm not really sure, but he ordered a bunch from me, and they're really cool. They're stamped with his cold beer ranch logo. They're really cool.
Well, I bet if somebody really wanted to buy a bar off of him, he would probably sell it. I'm guessing.
I think he's still in here. John, can they buy your soap?
A minute ago, he said I have cold beer, or yeah, I got beer soap. That's what cold beer said just a minute ago.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that, but I also know that my phone's comments are kind of slow. I don't know. But John, if you're $100 each.
There you go.
Oh my God.
You gotta go for the big money.
It's got Shinerbach beer in it, which is a Texan beer, so.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what? Go big or go home, right? Why not?
I mean, it's Texas. Everything's better and bigger in Texas, so.
Hey, if they're willing to spend $100 on a bar of soap, more power to them.
That's dedication.
I got all sorts. I got all sorts of soaps in here. Let's see. So funny. I think we've given it a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spin this sucker, and then what we'll do is after I spin it here, make sure that your email is in your YouTube about or whatever. Is that how we should do it, Rachel, you think?
The best way.
Or reach out to you.
The best way would be to message me on my Facebook page. Hold on, I'm going to grab some sticky notes. Yeah, definitely reach out to me on Facebook. That would be the best thing. I check Facebook Messenger is actually really good, and I have an email for my business, but I usually use it for like wholesale clients and stuff. So Facebook or Instagram, my username is just Brazos Valley Soaps on everything. So I'll be super easy to find.
And if you, for some reason, you can't, you can always message me too.
Yep, that'll work too. And I can ship it straight to people's houses.
So I'm not going to try to like swap stuff over. So what I'm going to do is I have my laptop and I'm going to do it over here, and then we'll just let you know who that is that won. So I'm going to draw now, and it's going to go through all of them.
Yeah, we've had enough technical difficulties.
So the first winner is Ron. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll pull up the laptop. I can move that. So we got, I don't know if you can see.
Ron sees America. Hey, he said he lives near the Brazos Valley, or the Brazos River.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's
awesome. Congratulations. Where are you exactly? I'm in College Station area. Because I got stuck here after I went to college. Awesome.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of us. We get stuck places.
Well,
I'm trying to currently get unstuck.
it's hard. It's hard. Well, until last year, my husband still worked for the university, and I had worked there too. That's how we met. And so we worked here, so we couldn't move. So, oh, Hood's Custom is in here. Nice. I didn't see you in here before.
Yeah, he's
How's it
actually
going?
Hood's Custom's been in there for a while. And
Oh,
did you see he just got a bus too?
I did. That's awesome. It's going to be a lot of work, but
Yeah.
that'll be worth it for sure. You got to, you
Yeah, a
got to
while
make
ago.
drastic moves. You got to make drastic
Yeah,
moves
he
to get
friended
to
me
the
on
lifestyle
Facebook
you
a
want.
while ago. Yeah, and I think that's awesome that he got that bus. I'm excited to see what he does to it too. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
that's going to be cool. So what do you want to do? Which soap do you want to do next?
We can let them pick if you want. What we got? Vanilla Coffee, Awake, which is the fruity one, and then Camouflage. So y'all, first one who comments which one you want to draw for, we'll draw for that one. My comments
Let's see
stopped
here. I'm
moving.
watching. Hi, retired Rick. Thanks for stopping in. I see you guys there. Hi to everybody. The comments are just
Coffee.
crazy. Isn't this insane, Rachel?
It's crazy. I can't, between looking at the camera, so I'm not just like this all the time, I can't see my phone. So someone said, Christine said coffee, so let's do the coffee one.
That's the first one I saw too.
Perfect.
All right.
Here we go.
So I'm drawing again. Oh, you know what? Should I start it over? Should I do a new one? Or should I just use the same one?
Start it over and have them enter something else.
Okay, so this
If
time,
that's not too hard.
we're going to have you. It's not. It takes I just have to type it in.
Okay.
So let's see here.
You're doing all the work. I don't have to do anything.
I am. I know. And I'm not doing a good job at it either.
Oh, I think you're doing great. It looks like
I appreciate it.
Everybody's already saying Brazos, so I guess you could do like soaps or something. Or Cold Beer wants to do Valley. I guess y'all could do Valley. You could do Brazos Valley and then soaps, and then we could do something else.
Okay. And I don't know why. It's now, of course, my my internet wants to run slow. So it's just like at work. I'm going to apologize. Thank you for patiently waiting with me here while I look this up.
It's just one of those days. You got more to overcome today.
It is. Right?
James always calls them life obstacles. It's just another life obstacle.
That's exactly what it is. It's coming up right now. So
everybody's typing Valley.
Valley? We're doing Valley. So
get your comments in, guys.
Okay. So it's Valley. I see that there's already 20 in there, and I'll show you. It's lowercase v.
Lowercase
is what we did.
Okay. Most people are doing uppercase v, though. I don't know how hard it is
I don't
to change.
know. Well, I mean, they could just type it again. So just type Valley lowercase.
All lowercase.
We got 92 people in here.
Donna Griggs is in here. Hey, how's it going?
There's already 40 in here.
Patricia, hey. Man, the comments are just like crazy.
They're flying. I know it's nuts. Can you imagine? Like, just imagine Jared or Jason, like when they're like, that's insane. When you have 1,000 people in there.
I was just going to say that you're basically having a seizure trying to read the lines as they jump up and down. No, thank you.
And it's like, until you do this, like, I 100% have appreciation for when they pick up comments, like when they see it. And I have to give it to them because I can only imagine how, like, people that feel like they're ignoring the comment, these move so quick. If you're not staring at it, it's gone. It's just gone. There's no.
And then I know there's people watching. Like I think my parents are watching or were watching, but I don't think they have a YouTube channel, so they can't even comment. But I think they're in here somewhere. All right, should we let them? Should we draw now? It's been a couple minutes.
I mean, it says 56 right now, and it looks like there's 98 people in here. So,
if you want to enter, this is for the coffee one. Type Valley, all lowercase. Get it in.
Yeah, this is so awesome. I'm so happy. Thank you, everybody that came today, too.
Yes, thank you. This is so much fun.
This is a lot of fun. And I know and you don't even know about this yet, Rachel, but me and Gray Mountain Farm are talking about doing a live together.
Nice. That'll be awesome. They are the best.
So
I love them. Danny is the sweetest. When my grandfather passed away, she sent me a care package and she kept checking in on me. I was like, girl, she's so sweet. And Austin is too. I talked to Danny more than I talked to Austin.
Well, that's what they've been, working on a lot of stuff. So they were taking a break there. So, I still, of course, keep in touch with them. They were my favorite people, two of my favorite people in the whole world. I love those two to death. And great awesome. Too. I mean, they're just a great family. But yeah, I just can't wait for their videos to come back. Like I've been dying.
So I know they're still in here. So y'all's live chat, was it Friday that they went live? I think it was Friday. I never got a notification for it. So I don't know what's up with y'all's notifications, Danny and Austin, but I did not get a live notification. I didn't even know about the community post until Maddie's like, oh, did you catch their live? I'm like, what live? I didn't. Sorry, it's not sending out notifications. So you might want to make sure your subscribers know about that because I missed y'all because I didn't know.
Well,
it was very strange.
Yes, it is. But of course, I pay attention to everything Gray Mountain Farm. I may be their biggest fan.
They're awesome. I wear their shirt. Danny's made me a shirt in my favorite color.
This hat is on my head. I mean, from the time I wake up in the morning, I get out of bed, the hat goes on. And then when I go to bed, I take it off and put it on the dresser. So
that's awesome.
But I think the number hasn't changed on my screen yet. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to draw.
Perfect. Mary said that we were doing a great job. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Anna, the old folk. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to write this down. So make sure you message me either through Facebook or Instagram. That would be really awesome. Or if you don't do that and you're just on YouTube, you can contact Maddie too. Awesome. Okay, so camo or awake? Which one do you want to go next?
First one that answers we'll go with.
Quick on the draw here.
Everybody's still saying congratulations. So we gotta.
Yeah, I think us talking, like, it's slower on the YouTube than it is through StreamYard.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling too.
I'm seeing camo first. Oh, no, wait. No, awake was first. I scrolled up. Awake was first. All right. So are we going to do soaps this time?
Yeah, let's do soaps and go ahead and start typing it in because it starts tracking it right away. So. And then we'll give that another couple minutes.
Awesome. They're all doing lowercase again, so that'll be perfect.
And also, Rachel and I decided earlier that we look like we can be brother and sister.
Yep. The cheekbones.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. She just messaged me for her address, and so I'm going to mail her soap out. I'm going to try to get your soaps in the mail tomorrow. If you contact me tonight, I will try to drop them in the mail tomorrow. So be quick on that one.
Okay. There's already 50 in there. The last time there was 64. So we'll give it a little bit longer.
Yeah, they're still rolling
what
in.
I'm going to do too, Rachel, and I know people are excited about their soaps, but what I'll do is if you give me the addresses for the people, what I'll do is I'll send them some of my stickers.
Nice. Yeah, those stickers, I don't know if y'all have seen his stickers, but they're awesome. He sent me some in the mail, and they're amazing. They came out really good.
Backwoods.
Yes.
Mrs. Backwoods accidentally washed one of them.
Oh, no.
Like, it was in my pants. It came out. It didn't wrinkle. I took it off and I stuck it right on something. These things are indestructible.
There you go. Put it on your tumbler because then you can wash it and it's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, Tim's back.
it does. It doesn't.
Yay, hey Tim. Yeah, he finished up his premiere and he had to come back. Well, you just caught us.
I know. That's what I felt. I was sitting there. I messaged him today because I was sitting there and I saw that he was doing his premiere, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to watch it after."
Everybody goes live in the
all
evenings.
Tim's stuff.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad I didn't get to talk with
Tim.
him very much at the meetup because, I was talking to you about this. When I set up for an event, I'm very I'm here to sell soap and not socialize just until I get everything set up, because it's very stressful. You're setting up your whole store somewhere else. And so until the meetup was technically over, I didn't really get to talk to people because I was just working, in that mindset.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
And one more time, I'm going to read. So it's soaps, and I did it. I'll show you because it's only shown that 57 people have done it. It's all lowercase, soaps. SOAPS.
I'm doing awesome, Tim. How about you? I'm jealous of your bucks, though, because I really wish I was hunting, and I don't think I'm going to have time this year, and it breaks my heart.
Next year, Rachel, you and James should come up to Ohio.
That'd be awesome.
And I could take you, because the one thing that I'm sure Ohio has that's bigger than Texas is our bucks.
Yeah. Unless you go to West Texas, because we have mule deer in West Texas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I was talking to somebody else, and I was thinking, I've never really asked anybody why Ohio's are so big, and I think it's because we're so flat. We don't have mountains and hills, and there's just food everywhere.
Yeah. And is it a lot of Ohio forested too?
Yeah. I mean, it is. We have a lot. Yeah. When you go down south more, but I mean, everywhere.
And stuff
it's
for them
cornfields, soybeans. It's all right. So I think we're ready to draw. You want to draw now?
Yeah, that works for me.
Looks like everybody.
I think it. Yeah. Someone's saying the big bucks are from the cornfields. Yeah, lots of food.
All right. So we're going. Get it up here.
And yeah, Tim, Texas bucks are amazing. I got my first buck and my first doe last year, and it was a lot of fun. Yay, Alberta. Awesome. Okay. So that was for the awake. What was
she's got a cute puppy on her.
Oh.
There's a puppy on her as her picture. Yeah.
What was the last name on that one? I didn't catch it.
White.
Okay.
Alberta White.
Perfect. Awesome. Congratulations, Alberta. That's awesome.
What should be the next word? What word should we use?
We could use your backwoods.
Backwoods?
Backwoods. Let's do backwoods.
Let's do backwoods.
Oh, thank you, Ricky, for tagging here. I appreciate that.
Oh, is Ricky Ventures in here and I missed him?
Yeah, he's in here. Yep.
Ricky.
Jared came back too. Jared, you got to enter.
Oh, hi, Jared.
The last one is the camo one, which I think I gave you at the meetup. So you should enter it too. Backwoods. Yes, all lowercase. Get those in. It's going, everyone wants the camo one. It's going crazy. It smells like a pine forest. You'll love it. I promise. I need someone to try it and tell me if it will cover your scent for hunting, because I haven't tried it. But I know some soaps, if they smell like the forest, it will kind of cover up your scent. So I'm really interested if someone wins this and they're a hunter. Let me know.
You know what I do? And I should try this soap. I stand over a fire, so I smell like smoke.
Yeah. When I went hunting, I just got up and washed my hair like I normally do with floral shampoo. Didn't have a problem, but my uncle's has pretty good blinds and stuff.
Oh, you know what? And it's backwoods with a capital B. So if anybody put a lowercase, this is the one time, and it's probably because that's how I spell it myself. I capitalize it.
He made it hard on y'all. He changed the rules.
That's my bad. I was sitting there looking. I could have still ran it. At least I was.
Oh my gosh.
I always own up to my mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. So
hey, that makes me human.
That's what I do.
All right, they're coming in now.
Exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, you'll have to try. I'll have to send you some camo, and when I remake it, and you'll have to try it and tell me if it covers up scent, because I'm really curious about that. I saw some in a another soap shop, and they're like, "Oh, this is for hunters. It covers up your scent," and it was supposed to smell like a forest. I'm like, "Well, I have one of those."
Well, I don't think it'll probably have to be next year because I only got 2 more months.
Yeah. Well,
I think ours ends February 6th. So
I feel
that
like
doesn't mean I still won't use it.
I think that's later than Texas. I think Texas is like mid-January, if I'm not mistaken.
We start September 28th.
Yeah,
And then
I think
we go
it's
to that's
October here.
archery season.
Yeah. Awesome. I see Lori Carp in here. Hey, how's it going? She always tells me hi in all the live chats, but I never get a chance
I know.
to like.
I see Lori in everywhere too. And
She's
go
so
Packers,
sweet.
Lori.
I have a hard time because I'll jump into a chat and everyone will tag me, but a lot of times I'm on my phone and I can't tag people back. So I can say hi, but I can't actually tag you, which is frustrating. All right.
All right. I think I haven't seen any more backwoods coming in. So let's roll the dice.
Awesome.
And this is
we got one more.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, it's the last one.
We got one more?
Yeah, Jody Stevens. Okay. She entered. Jared said he's gonna win. We'll see.
All right. I'm hitting the button.
We need a drum roll. Conley Nichols. Nice. Okay, so let me do that.
Congratulations,
awesome
Conley Nichols.
Congratulations. Sorry, I was writing. I can't write and talk at the same time, apparently. Oh my gosh. Yay. Okay, awesome. Ricky's on top of it. He's tagging everybody. Awesome. Hey, Tim, your chant didn't work. Jared didn't win. You had to chant harder next time.
That's what I win. I win a lot. I'm always winning on Ridge Lives. Yeah. I'm always winning on Ridge Lives.
I try not to enter people's giveaways if I know them because I'm like, I will show up and support you. You don't have to give me stuff to be here.
I know. It's habit though. Like it's addicting. I like buying lottery tickets. So like when there's a giveaway and it's free, I'm like, ooh, I gotta,
I never win anyway. I never win. My younger brother won one of the Sony like digital cameras when digital cameras were a thing, like $800 camera back in like, I don't know, early 2000s. And he always won everything, and he won that camera, and I don't ever win anything.
And Jason over here, Jason's awesome. Jason's been in all my lives for a while now, and this Jason Whitaker is just an awesome person altogether. Me and him chat all the time.
That's awesome. I saw his comment.
Did you see what he said though?
No. Let me see here.
He says if you didn't win, you can still check out the wonderful products out at and put your website in there.
Oh, thank you,
everybody.
Sir.
And that's right.
I appreciate you.
Everybody, just because you didn't win, her soaps are super reasonably priced for being homemade stuff.
And they will last a while too. Most people, it lasts them about 3 months, one bar in their shower. I go through them faster because I like soap. So.
Oh, of course.
Jared says Brazos Valley wins at life. I don't know about that. Life's been crazy right now, but things have been good, even though they've been crazy.
So. Yeah. Well, it's awesome though. I mean, what you guys are accomplishing. I mean, like, and it's happening quick.
It doesn't feel quick on this end. It feels like forever.
I'm sure.
But yeah, it's going quick. I just got to sell more soap so we can finish it out. So that'll be good. But
there you go.
It's good.
Michael Sanford says, we love her soaps here, and the price is awesome.
They are
and
the
product
sweetest
is worth paying the price for.
People. Oh my gosh. They're good friends of mine. And I talk to them a lot on Instagram and Facebook, and they are just the sweetest people. And she has a channel. It's, why am I blanking on the name? It's Welcome to My Kitchen. And she posts cooking videos. So if you like cooking videos, go check out her channel. I need to watch more of them. I haven't even been able to catch anybody's lives lately. I've been so like just crazy busy, but go watch her channel because she makes delicious stuff. I wish you could smell it through the TV because it looks amazing.
Well, I think maybe we should, because we're going on.
Oh yeah, we went over. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. Yeah, but I want to thank everybody that's new. So this is something that like I try to do regularly for people. just to get other people to see other people and people to make new friends. That's the main reason that I started doing these lives. Of course, I want to grow my channel. I'm newer and it's been growing really fast for me. And I'm super excited about that. And I appreciate everybody coming by. But I also want people to make new friends and see new channels out there. We have a lot of great people that stop in. Everybody's super nice. I have some older ones. If you go back and look, some of the lives, we just started doing this for about the past month. But what I want to do is I want to have some companies come up, or just people with their YouTube pages is fine too. But come up and we'll interview you. So if you're interested, you can always message me too, and maybe we can try to work something out, figure out a time if you'd be interested in doing something like this. But I think I'm going to be doing another one on Saturday. So if you subscribe to my page, you'll get the update of what we're doing and who will be going live. I don't think I have anything lined up yet, but I could be wrong. I have everything in my calendar, and I'm talking on my calendar right now.
And make sure,
because my phone's everything.
Make sure you hit the bell for his channel. That way you get the notifications of if he does surprise you with a live, you can at least catch it.
Yeah, because we have, just over the past, it's been getting bigger and a lot more people have been coming in, and it's a good time for everybody. We always have fun. So Rachel knows. She's in most of them, and I know Gray Mountain Farm usually stops in too.
Yeah,
so,
they're super fun. Everybody's really sweet.
And thanks, Jared, man. That's, you know what? The fact Jared said 2 good channels, Backwoods and Soap Lady.
I need to change my name to just, instead of Brazos Valley Soaps, I need to just change it to Soap Lady. Because that's all he calls me, is Soap Lady.
So I was never like a big YouTube watcher, and then one day I was watching some survival thing, and Jason popped up, Jason Crocker, or the Crockers popped up. So I started watching the Crockers, and then I found Jared, and then I found Matt, and I'm like, these dudes are awesome. And then I realized we're the same age, and I'm like, this totally makes sense why I think they're awesome.
Yeah, it's funny
because it's the like minds thing.
I joke with Jared that we're twins, like spirit animal twins, because we're both very outspoken on things, and so we get along. It's fun.
But I mean, just having Jared Crocker call me a good channel, that's cool.
Makes your day. Yeah, that's
I might
awesome.
Cry. I may cry a little bit when I get off of here, and I've cried on a live before.
Hey, I mean, it happens. I've had people message me and be like, "Oh, your stuff's so good," and I'm like, "Well, I'm literally crying right now." I mean, when you pour your heart and soul into something and someone else appreciates your work, there's no better feeling. There really isn't. You can't explain it. So thank you everyone for coming on, and thank you, Maddie, for having me. I had the best time. You made me feel really comfortable and relaxed. So I had a really good time once I quit shaking.
Well, I'm glad you're a good friend, and I love talking to you. We always have fun. So.
It's cool to talk face to face too versus text.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But when we get off here, stay on for a minute. Don't leave yet, and I'll talk. Well, we can just stay on here and talk for a minute because I got to get the people's information from you too.
Perfect.
So I can send them, because I'll send out some stickers. Awesome. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. And if I didn't get to say hello to you, because I always make it a point to say hi to everybody, but at one point I had 130 people in here, and I've never had that. So it's really hard. I see Mr. Kitty Whiskers. I saw you in there. All my regulars that were
Local
in
Life,
here, that are
Local
always
Life's
in here.
here.
I appreciate you. So
yeah, it's
Local Life's in here.
Yeah,
they were here. They were on the other day. They were on Saturday.
Half Century Farms in here.
So,
there's a lot of people that I usually see, but I didn't even see comments until I'm scrolling back through them now. I'm like, oh wait, this person's been in here. It's been crazy, y'all. But thank y'all for joining in.
And you know how I am. I feel horrible because I like saying hi to every single person as they come in. So it's like,
it happens. They understand. I know they do. Everybody's so sweet.
But, well, goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. I'm going to get off of here. And thanks for stopping by. And Saturday, there will be another live. And I do videos in between. So watch some of my videos. Maybe you'll like something. But appreciate all y'all. And have a great night.
Bye. Thank you.